Glad to have you here. All right, first up, pick which game you want to play.
My impedance.
Thank you.
I do have to tell you,
Okay,
he
great.
has a habit of not putting in the booth.
Now, I got a trivia question. How many people are playing the game today? Hey, why don't you type your name in there for me?
Completely vile.
The word pants is funny. Use
Okay,
it.
great.
Movie that you were talking about?
45 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer is B, as in boron, which I think is some sort of chemical or something.
Okay. What are we saying?
Can we clear the set, please?
20 seconds.
All right, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
10.
All right, we're going.
9.
Make it count.
8.
And get
7,
rid of the desktop.
6,
Go to black.
5, 4, 3.
Money doesn't buy you happiness, but it does allow me to waste your time. It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Hi there, and welcome to the Colorized episode, our little nod to this splendid time of the year when the leaves on the trees change color and then die and fall off the trees, and then they turn brown and decay and they're raked into piles and burned, and then they sleep for an eternity, which is forever and forever and forever. Oh man, I want to die. Somebody hold me. Okay, you ready to go? Let's do it. Give me a category.
Question number 1.
This category is known as inferior decorating. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. One question coming right up. Suppose President Clinton has the White House's Blue Room redecorated. If the new decor is inspired by the recent Broadway production of The Blue Room, take it, it's yours. Hey, when life gives you lemons, pucker up. Should have picked this. Just like every magazine cover these days, The Blue Room featured a buck-naked Nicole Kidman. Boy, I'll tell you, I'd do just about anything to see Nicole Kidman naked, except sit through some boring play or Stanley Kubrick movie. Time to pick a category. I believe this one is called A Skunk with a Suntan. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. All right, hey, I got a joke for you. Which country's flag is black and white and red all over? Israel, Yemen, Brazil, or Japan? Come on, do it. Yemen. You know, no matter how many times I hear that joke, it still makes me laugh. Yemen. All right, I need a category.
Who will answer question 3?
Here we have, do you feel lucky? Get this one right, you get $1,000. And now, your question. If General Mills, you know, the folks that make that one cereal with the different... The pig triangle is one of the symbols used to represent the gay community. But I don't know how you could possibly market a cereal as gay. Maybe some religious leader has an idea or two. All right, pick a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
For your viewing pleasure, politically correct crayons. $2,000 for a correct answer. Now, you might have heard that earlier this year, Crayola changed the name of its Indian red color because some people found it offensive. Well, suppose you wanted to protest the new name Crayola chose to replace Indian red. Which group might you form? After soliciting more than 250,000 suggestions, Crayola renamed its Indian red color Chestnut, which apparently won by a slim margin over the second place name, Dried Cakey Blood. That's the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
Dan Hut, play chain of command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Welcome back. It's time to play round 2, where the values are doubled. All right, if everybody's ready, let's do it. Time to pick a category. Hey, bless smut with dime store.
It's time for a Tinkerlick test drum.
Take a look at this gibberish category. Cheese Whiz is much better. The opening value of this gibberish question is 10,000 bucks. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, now you must tell me what this rhymes with. Mal, no cage whiz. Now, and ignore that punctuation, huh? All right, first clue. It's a large monocolored book. It's a big monocolored book packed to the brim with phone numbers. And one last clue for the idiots out there. Let your fingers do the walking. Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return. Hey, hit return. Man, I give you 3 clues and you still can't get it right? You stink. Not unlike so many people who live across this great country of ours, whenever I need the phone number for a restaurant or a veterinarian or, hell, even an escort service, I just flip through the Melno Cage Whiz. You know, the Yellow Pages has many other uses, too. Now, sure, you can use it as a stepladder, or prop up a table leg, even put a wig on it and take it to the prom. Oh, she was beautiful, and she stole my heart. Give me a category.
We're a bunch of hicks and we love the question 6.
We're calling this one 7 Glorious Shades of Gray. Heads up, this one's going to be 6,000 bucks. Say, did you know that NBC was the first network to broadcast most of their shows in color? It's true. Up until what year would you have seen the NBC Peacock in black and white? The NBC Peacock appeared in black and white until the 1954 television season. So, wait a minute, before 1954, if peacocks were black and white, does that mean that one day zebras will be in color? All right, pick a category.
7, lucky 7.
Coming at you. Can't we all just color coordinate? I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. Heads up, here it comes. Proposed membership in the Rainbow Coalition were only open to people who were one of the colors. Beautiful. Of course, magenta people do enjoy some special privileges. For instance, they get to check both the purple and red boxes on their census form.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
We're calling this one. I thought only markers were magic. You want 6,000 bucks? Give me your right answer. So you know that book Harold and the Purple Crayon? About this kid Harold who gets a purple crayon? If you gave Harold Pinter a magic purple crayon, what would he most likely do with it? Write a play, draw a... Go for it! This is going to end in tears. Here's the correct answer. Harold Pinter is the British playwright who wrote The Caretaker, The Dumbwaiter, The Birthday Party, a bunch of others. You know, but it doesn't matter who you are. You get that magic crayon, the first thing you draw is a hot tub and a ticket to Disneyland. I know. Time to pick a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
This category is known as Take Exit Fun to Get to Rainbow Land. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, so they tell me on these color wheel things that colors actually have opposites, right? Like red is opposite to green or orange to blue and so on, okay? So riddle me this, freak. Who was Rainbow Bright's evil arch-nemesis? Mr. Gloomy, Purple Pie Man, Murky Dismal, or Leprechaun Lou? It's yours if you want it.
Well, it's a fancy leprechaun you're choosing this time, aye? He won't be getting any of me gold, but I'll be taking some of yours. Gosh and shillelagh begorra.
I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. Rainbow Bright's enemy numero uno was the ghastly Murky Dismal. Scientifically speaking, by being the opposite of a rainbow, Murky was considered the anti-cute. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this. Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. All right, I hope you're all together because we're going. Give me a category.
10 fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
For your enjoyment, colorful language. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Okay, kids, gather round, because it's time for me to tell you one of Uncle Schmitty's famous hard-boiled crime stories. Listen carefully, there will be a test. He got the green light, started dealing brownies, got caught red-handed, told a white lie, got blackballed, caught yellow fever, and died. The end. Now, punk, which of these did not happen to him? He was ostracized, he contracted malaria, he received the go-ahead, or he was caught selling amphetamines. Okay, what did you think dealing brownies meant? On second thought, don't answer that. For the curious, here's the right answer. Malaria and yellow fever ain't the same thing, my friend. But hey, could have been worse. At least he wasn't blue-balled while dealing greenies to some pinkos, huh? All right. Well, I hope you're all rested up, because you're about to take on a dis or dat. The category for this or that is, either way, you're cruising for a bruising. Okay, open your eyes and... Oh, you already know how to play. Fine, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Azure, black or blue? Ebony. Raven. Lapis lazuli. Sable. Sapphire. One more. Jet. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. All right, I need a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
For your viewing pleasure, this limo has a fully stocked deli counter, and this one's going to be worth $4,000. Hey, do you remember those ads for Grey Poupon mustard, where the one guy would pull up next to the other and say, "Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?" Imagine a car pulls up next to you and asks, "Pardon me, do you have any gray matter?" Technically, what are they asking you for? Your brainstem, your brain... but of course, it's brain nerve tissue. And let me tell you, nothing tastes better on a ham sandwich than some smeared brain nerve tissue. It truly brings the flavor to life. Give Give me a...
Look at the green.
It's 13.
Let's see what we got going. Ice cream. You get it right, you get 2K. Okay, listen very carefully. Van Morrison recorded the song Brown Eyed Girl, right? Well, imagine it was about Crystal Gayle, who sang Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue. And then she ran into Willie Nelson after the breakup, and he wrote Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain, and then the rain was purple, like the Prince song, and Prince serenaded the green-eyed lady from the Sugarloaf song by singing her Red, Red Wine. You got that straight? What colors would Crystal Gayle's eyes have been? Blue, then brown, then red, brown, then blue, green, then blue, then purple, or brown, then blue, then... Go for it! See, and then you wonder why I don't bring my friends over. Look, it's pretty simple, okay? According to the song, Crystal's brown eyes are turned blue. None of that other stuff has anything to do with what I asked you, so there was no reason to freak out, okay? I don't know, call me stupid, but when I want my brown eyes blue, I just put in colored contacts. Time to pick a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
Well, what do we have here? Oompa Loompa, I've got another question for you. And this one's worth $6,000. Hey, do you remember those brightly colored chocolate-making imps from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Nah, who doesn't? Suppose Willy Wonka buys Color Me Beautiful consultations for all the Oompa Loompas. Oh, that orange skin makes Oompa Loompas natural autumns. Although that green hair is so not working. Please! Obviously, they should be blondes. Yeah, that's it for round 3. One Jack Attack coming up right after this.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, Airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. Oh, well, someone's been attacked before. Let's see how much you've learned. Here's your clue. A stain on your character. Better there than on your pants, that's what I say. Talking about that one for a while. Let's check out your final score. That's the game. Hey, you were on the verge of having a really good game there. You must have forgotten who the hell you were for a minute. Just keep repeating this to yourself.
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack, the Netshow.